Hello, welcome to Talking Politics with Peter Beimers. I am Peter Beimers. If you like this sort of thing, like and subscribe, and click the bell for notifications, and feel free to share as well. I don't know how you feel about land acknowledgements, but let's call it for what it is. Virtue signaling. And I, for one, believe they're largely useless and a waste of time. And those professing these so-called land acknowledgements don't even believe them themselves anyway. If they did, they would vacate their land, their home, and just give it to who they believe it belongs to. Because they say, oh, it's been stolen. It rightly belongs to such and such peoples of the whatever. And yet they continue living there. When I was campaigning in Kitchener Center a few years ago, one of the houses I came across ruined a bedsheet by painting, "This land belongs to the so-and-so tribe of whatever," and hung it on the side of her house. And I'm thinking, well, if you truly believe that, you would not live here, and you would just give your house to these people who presumably still live in the area. I don't think I got their vote. I don't think they voted for New Blue. Ontario politicians are becoming known for their virtue signaling with land acknowledgements. This is being adopted at every level of government, from the federal, the provincial, and the local. You can't get away from it. I believe they're even used in school events and even at Blue Jays games. This government virtue signaling bar has been set high by none other than Justin Trudeau. But it appears Ontario politicians have serious competition for who appears more virtuous. In British Columbia, there's a court case that was just settled, one that we should be paying attention to, because a court decided that this land acknowledgement actually has teeth, and has said that this particular plot of land does not belong to the owners who live there, but belong to, well, that's up for debate, actually. If you read the court cases and the summaries of it, that's one of the things that's pending. Who does it actually belong to? Which tribe? Who has rightful claim? Who did it belong to? And who did it belong to before them? And before them? And before them? And so on and so on. It's in the appeal process now, thankfully. But that was declared by the British Columbia Supreme Court. And of course, what they haven't decided was who has the rightful claim, which I find a little humorous. What isn't humorous is that these land acknowledgements, based on oral tradition, rather than property rights, have precedent. And I find it curious that the lands that are claimed are golf courses and multi-million-dollar mansions, not the slums of Vancouver, Victoria, nor is it the abandoned, dead mining towns of British Columbia. And we need to pay attention to what's happening in British Columbia here in Ontario, because Ontario may follow suit. Will Ontario give in to virtue signaling and turn it into an actuality? And you know Doug Ford does not want to disappoint his BFF, JT. Which brings us to this conclusion. Virtue signaling is meaningless. Its purpose is never change, but for the self to feel better by doing nothing. And yet, when or if somebody actually calls their bluff, as they have in British Columbia, and gives this some teeth, it will cost money. It's going to cost lives. It's going to be a giant mess. So we have to watch what's going out at West during the appeal process. As we're watching this, we're going to wonder who's got greater value in the appeal. Is it the hollow virtuousness of the political left, those that are espousing land acknowledgements? Or is it going to be the cold hard cash of the rich landowners and their lawyers? Now ponder this for the next little while. Who owns your property? Are you ready to give it up
on a virtue signaling whim.
If you've made it this far, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications when new videos are uploaded, and feel free to share as well. Thanks for watching. I'm Peter Beimers, and we'll see you next time.